Hi. In part 2, we create a new Excel file with the VBA enabled. So it's for patient information entry. So the next step is we need a database to hold the data. So I will start from the easiest database, access database for this learning project. Later, I may set up another SQL database to add more work there. So from here, you see I already opened the Microsoft Access and double click the blank database. So I want to make a new database. First, I want to save that one. So I want to go to the design view first. So the table name just for because we work on patient, so I just name as a table patient. So this will save the table. So the table is something similar as Excel. It's a column and a row, but in Access the column they call the field. So the first field will be auto number ID. I think this good setup. We can count how many patients easily. The next one, I want to exactly match the what we have in the Excel data collection form. So let me open that one too. So this one, I want to make this exactly so I can match each other, so I don't have to miss something. So first thing, the first one will be MRN. MRN, so that's we said the data type is text, and the key part is of the property. So MRN usually they will not be, the field size will not be long. So let's just put a 15. Also, because we want this one is required, so here we want to require yes. A blank no. I need some data, must have data there. So also index the, because later I may search the patient by medical record number. So I want to be faster. So this index yes, and also no duplicate. Because each patient's medical record number is like unique ID. You cannot have same MR number for two patients. So this is a very important part here. You can learn other things too, but for me, I think that's a key part I need to set up for each field. So the next one will be last name. Last name also text. Last name, I think I can put up the 50 file space there, and also I want to record. So remember, if you put required no, so you may save some information, but some key information will be missing. So this part you have to put a required also not allow zero line. So that's the two part. So this next one is the first name. I will do the same for this one. So next one is the middle name. Oh, yeah, the Ctrl J. Sorry there. So here, name, middle name. So this one will be also text. I think this one middle name I can put this way. But for middle name, because some patient has it, some not. So if you put a record here, if you leave this blank, they will not be able to save data. So for this part is sometimes the patient you run into the situation, father and the son, they have the same name. So if they have the middle name, this will be easier to differentiate the patients with middle name. So that's required for the data entry sheet. But for back-end access database, you don't put a required. Also, you can leave this blank. So this is the middle name different than first name and last name. And the next one is the DOB, date of birth. So this will be the date, the format. So I just don't care about what kind of data, but as long as it's a data, that's okay. So next is the gender. Gender also text. This one I may just, okay, I don't want to use that. So just 20, yeah, whatever you want. So then gender also required. Yes. Then the next one will be ICD code. I shouldn't leave the space there, so I underscore there. So this will be the text. Also, ICD code usually it's short. So that's the thing. And it's not required allow 0. Also diagnosis. That will be the same. So that's also more short there. And the physician. Physician. So that's the thing, same thing. But the physician name can be long, and you may not have required if they need it. ABO-RH. So ABO, this one is a text, but let's put this at 20, just there. Required, yes. So we put ABO, yes. We always require this one. Also RH. So this the situation will cause some issue if you don't have the result yet, but you can pick indeterminate, so then later you can update that one for the situation like that way. So transplant tab. So this also text. This maybe just only there. So we it's optional. So also regimen. The same thing. We have that one and clinical trial number. So this number. This also may be a text. We want to be text. Now this just in case it's long. So that's it. So that's all you have here. And also, in case in the later you need uh, So this will be a date. And also enter by. So you need to have someone who enter. This will be a text. So this one also sort. Enter by always required. Yes, should be, but you need to know who entered the information. So also you can update by. So this one also you, because at the beginning you don't record this one, so that's put there. Also here is a comment. Text, and this one will be a long text, so should be okay. We have this one. Also, sometimes I add extra information. Computer. So which computer actually that's used? So they can the information which computer used. So this way you know that. So this basically this information I have all the information will save to this form. Let's save this one first. Yeah, okay. Let's close this one. Okay. So this one at this moment, because we set up the right now the key. So this the primary key is the useful feature for database. So but ID is not relevant for me. So I want to change the primary key to medical record number, because this one is for primary key, it has to be unique and no duplicate. So this is the reason why I set up this MRN like that way. So this way, at this moment, I set up everything. I just save that one. So this is the, we need to save, we have this table, but we haven't saved this database yet. So let's save the database as, okay, so I should close the one and then save, but I just click yes. So you see my setting is by default set up save the data to C drive and the temp folder. So I will name this database as BMT live. So this is the database, and I have one table there. So right now, if you open, you can see this column also called the field name. Actually, for access, they also assign a number for each column. You can use either this field name or column number, call out data later. So this is the structure like this way. Okay, right now let's close this one. So we set up this database. You may ask, Access database has all the function to build forms. Why you use Excel here? So Access, yes, it's very simple, easy to learn database. It's also can make it very quick to have your design works. I use Excel as interface of front end. There are two things. One is about how very easy to add the field for data collection. That's one cell of Excel worksheet. And in addition, because Excel has built functions for calculations, so when we do cell calculations, That's a very useful function. I can directly use that one. Don't have to do programming. That's the reason I use the Excel. Both software can support VBA, so they are integrated with VBA. The much you learn one thing, you may know another already. There's some minor difference. So next step is you create your database, make a new table. Then you will save patient data. So how can you protect your data? So Access has the feature you can encrypt your data with a strong password. So such as I has used some password like it is $2 million question. So this like some long password. But for this test demo, I will use test1 as a password. I will show you how to do this either password and in the encrypted data here. So first you need to open the access. So to set up the password and you need to restart access. Don't open any database at the beginning. Double click open here. So for here, this is the BMT live database. You need to select this one click. And from here, you need to click open exclusive. So click enable content. So at this moment, you have to open this way, then go to here, encrypt with the password. Go to file. So here I just put the test1. So this has said some function not available. For me, it's okay. So right now it should, this one should encrypt it already. Let's close this file. Um, so let's try to reopen the file. You see, once your password added, so each time we open, you need to provide a password. So what's the next one? In part 4, I will show the code to how to save the patient information from Excel worksheet to the Access database BMT Live, and then retrieve the information to the Excel worksheet. Also can print a patient label. Thank you.